Hello farmers, and welcome back to the Mythical Woods in the month of April, where we just finished planting our sorghum field last episode. It has stones in it, yes I know, but we'll be taking care of the stones after this year's harvest, and we'll have a couple fields with stones in it, so we'll get the stone picker probably then. I was bringing down some planks to sell, but you know what, the price is going up. And the best time to sell is June, I do believe. It's either June or July. Let me just double check on it. Probably July. July for most of the... Well, everything for the wood chips. Wood chips are in January. But July for planks and furniture. Since I desperately don't need the money currently for this month, I think we'll hold on to it for another month. And then sell next month. We should get more for it. But what we do need to do today is... Well, when I say today, this month... We're going to scroll on down here, and where are the spreaders? Spreaders, there we go. I was looking at what to do, I want to say differently. I was looking at what I have active for mods and such. But we're going right back to the old standard and the good Kubota spreader. I want 10,000 liters to be able to held in there. And I want the cover, we're going to change the cover to a lime green. This is just going to be for lime spreading. That way we have to make a whole bunch of trips back and forth. And of course, it does have a very well working width. We don't need it to be that wide, but for the price, you can't go wrong there. Let's go ahead and buy that. The planks, like I said, we'll keep here. Oh, no, tractor's already running. Another thing I thought of is I was eyeing up the property with a silo on it. Well, do I really need it? No, because... we got the silo down here at the train station. I could put grain right into there and just use that. Yes, we can take the grain back out. Oh, wait, I can't get around to the silo that way. If I spin around here, I'll show you. But there is a way to take the grain back out, I do believe. So if I want to sell it elsewhere or use it for other purposes, I can. So we got ourselves a free silo in some sense. And probably most of the grain that we're going to be delivering will be used by the train. So bring it down to the mill here, or not the mill, but the grain silo for the train station. So if I turn this on, I do believe I can get the grain back out if I need to. So yeah, you can see inside there on the left-hand side of the screen, that's where it goes in. If I want to take it back out, I can take it out there. So why buy a piece of property with a silo on it just to get the silo when I got the use of the free one down here? And yeah, all the grain's probably going to Elm Creek anyways. So I need to go back to the farm. I need to top this off with some lime, and we'll go up and put lime on our sorghum field. And then we'll go to the month of May, where we'll probably sell some planks. And I do at that point need to buy the yarder. A couple of our sawmills are getting kind of low on the wood, and the trigger points for just cutting a tree down and landing in the trigger and then having the sawmill take it, yeah, we're getting pretty much far out of reach. So it's time to get ourselves the yarder, which is going to be somewhat expensive, but very well needed. And of course, keeping the sawmills going is very important. Was looking at the mini-map earlier, and I could actually expand this field just a little bit further, currently like where we are, a little bit further south, and a little bit more towards the road also, but for the most part, we got it covered up for the property that we purchased. Yeah, I'll probably get this done just by going up and almost coming back. Shouldn't use up too much lime. I don't think I should have enough to cover up this field. And this will be the grain that we'll bring down to the train station, store it in there, and wait for the best time to sell it, which I'm guessing, like most maps, for cereal grain, it's going to be, you know, late December, early January. I am going to keep my eye for sure on the property in front of us, which has the quarry, which has all the minerals in it to do like gold, maybe make some cement, such things like that. But that'll probably be a couple years down the road. Well, I was thinking I would have enough lime for this field, but I'm starting to think maybe not. Of course, got to remember this was not a field previously, so no work has been done on it whatsoever. And that little plowed section over there, that's not really on our property, but that just got some free lime on it. That's right. We'll have to spray for weeds in this next month, so I'll have to buy that. I mean, yeah, I could lease some of this equipment, but, you know, the stuff that we're going to be using all the time, might as well just go ahead and buy it. So there's like $160,000 at least I'm thinking of that I need to purchase for next month. And I'm not going to have enough lime for this field, so I'm going to go back to the farm and top off with some lime here. Alright, well, I'll be back in a second. Alright, let's get this field finished. Now, the other field, the barley field that we planted last fall, that field actually has pretty decent lime in it. And without putting narrow tires on it, I don't want to go in the field and destroy any of the crops, so I'm not going to even bother trying for this year. Let me narrow the working width of that. There we go, and put it back on the widest working width. Alright, so this field should be in pretty good shape. There we go, expected yield 92% out of 89, 101 out of 89. Yeah, this field is going to be looking pretty good when harvest season comes. Needs rolling. All my fields always need rolling. But that should wrap it up for the month of April. So with no animals to check, like I said, the sawmills, we will be taking care of that definitely in May. They have enough to get through probably almost until June, but yeah, June will probably start to get a little bit busy again because harvest season will begin. And I'm going to keep my eye on all the farmlands, or the fields, I shouldn't say lands because everything is land, but the fields prices around our farm. We'd like to buy a couple more and maybe get some cheap harvest out of them if I can, meaning buying fields with crops ready to harvest. As for the weeds in this field here, I may try to do something with that once we get the See and Spot weed sprayer. I may be able to go around the edge of it a little bit here and there and get some of the weeds. I don't know if I gotta spray the whole field if it does have weeds into it for that to get 100% on the weed control for precision farming. But we'll wait and see. Right now I'm just advancing time really fast because I want to check the store page before I go to bed. What is for sale? Alright, so nothing new there at all. That will increase the tank size of some cedars. But I'm pretty happy with what we have. Yep, we'll wake up at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock sounds good to me. And as I said, as for grabbing more orbs, unless I really am desperate for money, probably won't be grabbing them. And we'll just let it be for now. Well, a soil sampler, that would be great. Did I return the one I had leased? No, interesting. Wait, which one is in the sale page? It's the modded one. It's the XL130. And this is the... Oh, so that one's going to do a big range. So getting it for 44% off, I think we will go ahead and get that. Interesting colors on it for sure. I can always change it later, but we're going to go ahead and buy that. Okay, that was an unexpected buy. A wheel loader, I don't really need right now, but let me go ahead this leased item. Let me return that. Kind of forgot I even had that lease. I thought I actually returned that. Alright, so that leaves me with 22,000. But that's not a big deal because we do have our planks. And it says the price is going down, which is rather interesting. Very interesting. 2655. That price should still be going up. Well, but we got that trailer back at the store. Let me drop off that. You know what I do need around here? Is a shed. We got to get ourselves a shed here. We're starting to get some equipment. And just leaving about everywhere is starting to get to me a little bit. So I think we'll get ourselves a shed today. But let's go sell some planks so we get ourselves the See and Spot weed sprayer to start with. Definitely want to take care of the sorghum field. weeds should have grown in that, and we'll try to take care of what we have here at the barley field. And then, yeah, we'll figure out money-wise. I'm not going to have enough, I don't think, to get the yarder for the sawmill, so I may have to take out a little bit of a loan, which, as we all know, I'm not shy in doing that. Train just went on through, so I'm going to go on through without really looking. Alright, load of planks here. Of course, this is not the full load anymore because we made some overnight. This is what I gathered up at the end of last episode and came on down here. Yeah, getting an autoloader probably wouldn't be a bad thing for this series at this point because, yeah, loading up all these planks does take a little bit of while. I don't want to put them on auto selling as of yet, because I do need to buy a lot of stuff in the first season. Alright, so as for See and Spot sprayers, I was looking at those as well. I was kind of hoping using some from like the premium expansion, but guess what? Those do not do See and Spot weed spraying either. So that kind of sucked a little bit when I was looking at that. This is from the FarmCon 24 Fent Pack. I thought, well, maybe do that, but there are no options for these as well. So for See and Spot spraying, just ignore all those. I either got to use the Kubota that we always use or the John Deere one currently. These are the ones I have. Everything else is pretty much not See and Spot spraying. So we're going to go with, I don't want to say on the cheap side, but we're going to try to. This does look cheap until you add the See and Spot spraying. And that brings up to 65. And I will go with the 28 meter wide one, wider than what we really need. But since the working speed is only 7 miles an hour, is it? I've been finding that's like a kind of a slow job on at least Western Australia. So, yeah, I just want to go ahead and give us a little bit of a boost here. That's a lot of orange. It says details. Which one is that for? That's the boom. Okay, and let me just turn that like back to that. And this is for the boom also. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll just change up. I mean, their colors are pretty much black and white and orange, I guess. So if I just go there, that just mixes up a little bit. So I'm okay with that. That brings up to 80,000. So let's go ahead and, yep, we'll buy that. So now I need about another 50,000 to buy. Wait, how much is that? The yarder. Let's go down to forestry. I thought it was like 80,000 or something. What is it? Okay, we'll just say it's 100,000. Are there any options on that I need? Not really. All right, so I need like another 70,000 for that. But if I'm going to borrow money, let me just go have a look and see what's going on with some of the farmland around here. That's 84% over, 84% over. Why are they all 84 and 64% over? 84, 101. Okay, so that's not what we're looking for. What about some fields here? Any of these big fields around here at a decent price? Wow, everything is just over. What about over here? 101, 4%. No one's being kind to me on selling their land for cheap. This would be kind of difficult because it'd be hard to see, you know, where the boundaries are, but we figured it out. Well, I guess we'll just worry about the yarder today. So let me go ahead and borrow. I said 70. Take out a loan. I could borrow up to 270,000. I will borrow 80 just to give us a little bit of extra cash. And we'll just say 3 years, because that will add, oh, that doesn't add a whole lot to the monthly payment. 2 years adds 3,500. If I go 1 year, adds 7,000. Yep, that's fine. We'll take it out just for 1 year. And loan interest is 3.6. All right, so while we're here, let's go back into here and grab that yarder. And the only thing I will change is BKT tires. And no plate on it. Alright, I gotta get used to using that again. And we'll buy that. Alright, so... Ooh, so much stuff to bring back. For now... Actually, you know what? I'll drop off that, because that needs to go to the sawmill, and I can bring that to the sawmill when I bring the yarder. Okay, I'm on the wrong side of... Of course, everything's facing the wrong way. So am I still. I'm confusing myself. I want the soil sampler on the front. And now I want to put the CN spot spray in the back. We'll go back. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I did. I'm glad I borrowed more money, because I was talking about building a shed. I wouldn't have the money for the shed, but I think 19,000 is enough to do what I need to do. All right, back to the farmyard, and we got to put some herbicide into here, and yeah, we'll look at. Hopefully, I got enough money for a shed. Well, I'll take another loan if I need to. Well, I just remembered I don't really have any weeds in the sorghum field because I plowed it, so there should be no weeds in it, but I still need to go over it and just spray for a quick second to do the usual thing to make precision farming think. We did see and spot weed spraying over there. Alright, so probably the first thing I should do is let's put some herbicide in the sprayer, but I don't need a whole lot. Which hut is herbicide? Yeah, it's this one right here. Alright, like I said, we don't need a whole lot. Now, let's go ahead and unfold it. Now, the good thing with this is, as we know, it's only going to spray where the weeds are. So technically, even though half the boom is not in the field, it's not going to spray anyways, but I'll get rid of some of the weeds. And really, with the big boom that we have, it's going to cover up a decent size of the field. I'm pretty sure one of these tractors, if not both, could take narrow tires. I'm just being lazy, don't want to switch over. Ooh, I'm going to hit that tree. Alright. Oh, we'll fold it on up. Unfold it here. But I'm sure if I go in precision farming, even just by doing that, it's going to say 100%? Yeah, 100%. Oh, wait, what's the one? Soil sampling. Why is that not 100% for soil sampling here? Interesting. I mean, we did soil sample it. Am I going to hit that tree over there? Nope. Alright, that's going to be good enough for that field for this year, I guess. Fold that on in, and we'll go over to the sorghum field in a little while and quickly tap the work button. And we'll get our environmental score up just a little bit more. But let's see. I'm going to be using Alien Jim's sheds here, because I haven't used those in a while, and I've always loved them. So I figured I'd bring them on back for like the last series of FS22. And I think they're like 10 to 15,000, right? Sheds. Yeah, depending what I'm going for. Well, I don't think I need a drive-through. I think I just need one of these. And let's see, where shall I put thou? Maybe right in here would be a good spot to start with. There we go. And we'll come over to the trigger. And we'll get it built. I thought it was R for building. Oh, it's this left mouse button for building. Never get tired of seeing that happen. And yes, we do got lights here. I remember where the light button is. Yeah, there was a time where I could never find the light switch for his sheds. For some reason, I would come here, look on the walls, be like, where is the light switch? Since we really don't pay for electricity, we'll leave that on. Alright, so now we can start putting some stuff away. And I do think I got free landscaping as well, so maybe I'll start to do some landscaping around here. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff away. At least get the yard start looking like a yard. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm trying to figure out how I want to put stuff in here, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Some of the stuff I bought in early I may not use that much anymore. Like I bought this weight, and I don't know if I'll use it because I may not be picking up logs with the front loader anymore. Don't know if I'll cut more trees down around the yard or not. So the weight and soil sampler can go in there. The plow, we'll grab that next. The plow I'll probably be using a little bit in the beginning of the series. Every time I create a field, of course, I'll need a plow. But I don't really tend to think I'll be getting into root crops on this series. So, won't need to plow after every harvest. Well, at least we got one shed in. Then we can park this stuff up and keep the yard looking somewhat tidy and clean. Alright, the last thing to grab for now is the lime spreader. I think I can put that in front of the plow. Alright, hook back up to the sprayer, and then we'll put our tractor away, and all of a sudden, it doesn't look like we own anything, because it's all neatly put away into the shed. I do love this tractor, but now I'm trying to think how often I'm going to use it. Maybe I'll use it to spread the lime in the fields. Just with no 3-point leakage on the front. Actually, with a amount of room, I guess I could park it over next to the drill. What's the top speed in this again? Top speed is 19, so yeah. This tractor is faster. Got more horsepower. That doesn't mean it's a better tractor, just that for the use of getting from here to the other field is a little bit quicker. And plus having a 3-point leakage on the front is always helpful. Alright, I'm just going to go over and spray quickly the sorghum field. And I want to just check on our environmental score and see how much of a bonus we're actually getting currently. Well, this is a beautiful sight seeing this. Look how green and lush the crop looks. Just want to be sure. We'll come over to here. So we got a score of 58 in the field. I just want to see, make sure, whoop, we're on the wrong page. Should be no weeds growing here. No, let me turn off stones for a second. Yeah, but we have no weeds currently growing. So all I really need to do, just to show, let's see, our score on the field looks like what? 58 currently. And I shouldn't be destroying crops by going into the first growth stage. No, we're fine. And we just need to activate this for a second or two. And now our score is up to a 73. Overall score is 72. 7% bonus when selling. Unlike a few months ago where we were in the negatives, which is never good. The nitrogen will go up once we harvest the fields. So that'll be a little while before that happens. Alright, I need to go back to the farm. Need to drop off the sprayer because I'm done with that for, I think, the year. I don't think I'll be using it again until after harvest. And, yeah, I'll meet you actually over at the sawmill next. I got to bring the trailer over, and also I got to bring the yarder over as well. The yarder, more important, got to start feeding those sawmills. Alright, first on the list is the yarder. How many grain carts are there in that train? Like 3? It looks like about 3. Just trying to think for future references when it comes time to sell the grain to Elm Creek. 3 different grain types it should be able to hold. Not that it's expensive to lease the train. For the wood chips, I think it cost me like 96 bucks for sending out the wood chips. Alright, so it's been a moment since I used the yarder. Last time was on Solyndra, and the only time before that was on Silver Run. We just thought about where I put the furniture pallets. Might be a little bit of an issue. So I want to put, I think I'll just put it like right here would be a good spot for it. Oh no, I got to unfold it first. That would be a good idea. I may or may not need a tractor on it for weight. Let me go ahead and just park our tractor there. And, yep, got the cable. There we go. Alright, we're just going to go... Can I snap onto a tree that's not ours? I don't know if that tree is ours or not, but... Is that tree ours? Not allowed to cut that tree. Can't cut that tree. Wait, what tree was I? I'm on that one. Just trying to find adjacent trees. Yeah, I don't think that tree is on our property. So you can tie to trees that you don't own. Let me just go into the map here to see where I'm at. And if I go to farmland, yeah, we're definitely off our property. So that, I mean, that's fine. Let me bring up the HUD. So I want, if I remember, this could actually follow me. Enable carriage follow mode. Alright, so here it comes on over. The other thing I can't remember is... I think the trees will just fall through the cable, right? I think so. Now, I want to follow the trees away from the sawmills. That way the trunk... The trunk is going first. tie to that. Can this handle... I don't know how many trees this can handle. I don't remember. I want to say 3. And we're not close enough to that. All right. Let me cut this one, see if that is close enough. All right, maybe it's not. All right, well, we'll just have it follow me over here, and we'll dump it into this one. This only has 14,000 liters of wood into it. Now, let me turn off the follow mode. And if I hit this button here. All right, 1 tree in. I reactivated the cable. I don't remember how far that can reach, though. There's that one. So either it's too much weight for the logger to handle, or it's too far away from the other tree. Yeah, I'm going to start saving up for some land over here because I'm going to go through these trees here pretty, I don't want to say pretty quick, but the mill's not going through them that fast. Turn that off, and then do that, turn that back on. Right, let's see if I can grab both of these. Yeah, I think it's not from... I don't think it's from that point up there. I think it's got to be... The log's got to be within that point there where the chain hooks up to. Let me try to see if that's close enough. Or it could be just too much weight. Wait, did I hit a button that detached from the logs, or did it come off on its own? Well, I might be able to get 2 of them at this point. Tree is too heavy. Alright, so maybe... Well, at least it does tell me, so now I know. Wait, what's going on here? Why is it dropping the trees? I don't remember this being a issue here. Okay, I'm getting caught up on something here. Why won't that tree pivot? Alright, it might be stuck on... Ooh, I don't own that tree? Well, I'm off my property, so that's something I gotta be concerned about. Or we'll cut it here. I should be able to snap onto that tree at that point. But now, since I don't have a full tree, can I do this? No, I can't. Alright, let's detach from there. And we'll attach to there. Oh, I know why it keeps, when I think it's following me, because it's R to activate and disable the carriers to follow, but it's also R for the sawmill to take the wood. So when I think it's activated, and I hit R for the sawmill to take the wood, it also will deactivate or activate depending on what that is on currently at the time. Alright, I see what's going on there. Alright, so this is the one I cut. I don't think it's going to grab it because I think I'm going to have the same problem. Nope. It got it out of there. Alright. Alright, let's bring it all the way down to here. This sawmill is also getting low on the wood. So, of course, I'll have to keep moving the cable now and then when I clear out the area. Yeah, we'll have to cut down some trees here. Wow. We're going to be cutting down all the trees. Do I own this one? Alright, is that going to free that up? There we go. Come all the way down to here. And this is a job we're not going to have to do that often, because these sawmills are not going through that much wood that we're putting in here. And if I can put in 5,000, so about 5,000 liters per tall spruce tree. Are they spruce or pine? They're spruce. Yeah, it takes only like 20 trees, and it's got a full sawmill. And they're only going through about a tree per month anyways. Oh, that won't reach? But it will reach this one? I mean, okay. And there should be like another one. Or did I grab the other one already? I think I grabbed the other one already. Let me go ahead and... knock them both down. Bring that a little bit closer. Oh, no, there, no. Don't reach there. There we go. Alright, we're clearing out the woods. Oh, there is another one way back here. Okay, we can reach this one. Wait, I saw it flicker just a second ago. Okay, may have to move the cable to get this one. A little finicky, but, you know, just got to take some getting used to. Oh, wait, I need to cut them. Oh, that's right. So when I get... That's right. If I look at the upper left-hand corner, now I remember, someone probably already left a comment on it. But if you look at the upper left-hand corner, at the bottom where it says left shift 4, if I get just a little bit closer to the yarder, that's when I'm in range. And we are just on the edge of being in range. Kind of forgot about that little thing. Wait, wasn't there another one I cut down here just a second ago? Alright, we'll tie to that. And that cable's not going to reach this far over. Alright, we'll bring this one down. That's got 28,000 in it. This one's got 22. And luckily the furniture pallets are enough out of the way. And there we go. So that is looking pretty darn good. Yeah, those should run for a few more months on that alone. But I may go ahead and take care of some of this in between episodes. It's not going to take me a whole bunch to do all this. But now I'm getting used to it again and how it works. Yeah, this should be pretty good on filling up the sawmill in the future. And of course the sawmill is going to fund the farm as we keep going along. Not close enough. Not close enough. Alright, let me get this one in. This little tiny piece. Every little bit counts. There we go. You can stop following me. Thank you very much. Why would you want to move it manually? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to move it manually. Because you may want it at a certain spot instead of following you. But now we're clearing out a spot here. Now he's got to figure out where there's a good pile of nice spruces and maybe start getting this pile in through here. It's going to be a little bit more trickier though. Because getting it around like the corner here is going to kind of suck. That's going to be the only thing. So yeah, maybe I have to buy the land over there for these two sawmills here. But I can always cut it up and just use my tractors with a front loader on it and bring it in that way. But anyways, I think that's what we're going to wrap up for today. We got the sawmills going for a few more months. Next episode might be into harvest time. Barley should be coming up in June, right? Let's see. Barley's in June. So we need some money for a harvester. The planks and the furniture, what do we got for money into that right now? So currently, yeah, we got almost, if we sold it today, $90,000 in planks and furniture I could sell without having to take out a loan to probably get the harvester. And the harvester I'm going to use, I saw this on the mod hub, and it definitely looked like something I could use here. Something, oh, wait, did I activate it? Oh, it's this one right here, I think, for 89,000. Oh yeah, this is what I saw. It's blue, but on the mod hub page, we just saw it, it's got the other color. The forestry. Yeah, be careful how you say that. But I think I got that correctly. I mean, only holds 45,000 liters. 45,000, sorry, 4,500 liters. And configuration, I can do green. Doesn't change the capacity. Oh, we can change the capacity. You can get up to 5,500. Oh, it's like we can get up to 5,500. So let's see. That's going to cost us almost 90,000 for this. And then of course we got the header. How much? Whoops. If I do combinations. All right. So the 21,000 for the header. So yeah, we'll just say we need like the header trailer. Probably don't need it because it's only a 6-meter wide header, and there's no traffic on this map, so that should be more than fine. But yep, next episode we'll sell the planks and furniture to fund money for the harvester, and we'll get some harvesting done. Sounds like a plan? I think we got ourselves a plan. But anyways, if you made this far in the video and you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button. Helps out the channel and the video more than you know. And also while you're down there, that subscribe and notification bell, might want to tap on those so you don't miss out on more content like this. But that's going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in the Mythical Woods. But until then, have a good one.